Hello everyone and welcome back to FORnSEC Solutions. Today we will discuss about what is malware analysis. Let's get started. Malware analysis is the process of understanding the behavior and purpose of the suspicious file. The output of the analysis aids in the detection and mitigation of the potential threat. The key benefit of malware analysis is that it helps incident responders and security analysis. Now, let's discuss about types of malware analysis. The first is static analysis. Basic static analysis does not require that the code is actually run. Instead, static analysis examines the file for sign of malicious intent. It can be useful to identify malicious infrastructure, libraries, or packed files. Technical indicators are identified such as file names, hashes, strings such as IP addresses, domains, and file header data can be used to determine whether that the file is malicious. In addition, tools like disassemblers and network analyzers can be used to observe the malware without actually running it in order to collect information on how the malware works. However, since static analysis does not actually run the code, sophisticated malware can include malicious runtime behavior that can get undetected. For example, if a file generates a string that then downloads a malicious file based upon the dynamic string, it could be undetected by a basic static analysis. Enterprises have turned to dynamic analysis for a more complete understanding of the behavior of the file. Now, let's discuss dynamic analysis. Dynamic malware analysis executes suspected malicious code in a safe environment called a sandbox. This closed system enables security professionals to watch the malware in action without the risk of letting it infect their system or escape into the enterprise network. Dynamic analysis provides threat hunters and incident responders with deeper visibility, allowing them to uncover the true nature of the threat. As a secondary benefit, automated sandboxing eliminates the time it will take to reverse engineer a file to discover the malicious code. Now we will discuss some malware analysis use cases. The first comes malware detection. Adversaries are employing more sophisticated techniques to avoid traditional detection mechanism. By providing deep behavioral analysis and by identifying shared code, malicious functionality or infrastructure, threats can be more effectively detected. Second comes threat alert and triage. Malware analysis solutions provide higher fidelity alerts earlier in the attack of life cycle. Therefore, teams can save time by prioritizing the results of these alerts over the technologies. Third comes incident response. The goal of the incident response team is to provide root cause analysis, determine impact, and succeed in remediation and recovery. The malware analysis process aids in efficiency and effectiveness of this effort. Fourth comes threat hunting. Malware analysis can expose behavior and artifacts that threat hunters can use to find similar activity, such as access to a particular network connection, port, or domain. By searching firewall and proxy logs or SIEM data, teams can use this data to find similar threats. Now last comes malware research. Academic or industry malware researchers perform malware analysis to gain an understanding of the latest techniques, exploits, and tools used by adversaries. Let's know about few stages of malware analysis: static properties analysis, interactive behavior analysis, fully automated analysis, and last, manual code reversing. If you deeply want to learn about these stages, do comment down and we will cover it in a future videos. So, this was all about for today's video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share our video. Stay safe, stay secure.